On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the blocks. There were iron and gold and rocks and things. There was stone and coal and mobs. The first thing I met was a zombie with sword and a mine with no diamonds. The heat was hot and the stone was hard, but the mine was filled with mobs. I've been through the mine on a cart with no name. It felt good to find some ore. In the mine, you can remember your pick, 'cause there ain't no one round to give you a pick.
Have you seen the original 3 X-Men movies?
Yeah.
What do you think?
They're alright. First class is better than all of them.
True. True facts. Because it had Kingsman guy.
Yeah. And it's just a better movie. Third X-Men movie wasn't very good from what I recall, but Zach likes it because he's a simp boy.
I liked it. I don't know. I have it rated the same as the second one. I think the first one was the best of the 3. The second and third one, I have them rated evenly, but I think I liked 3 a little bit more because it was retarded, but it was more entertaining than the second one. The second one was kind of...
Yeah, the third one has more cool moments. The second one has the cool moment where he's killing all the soldiers in the school. That's epic. But then the third one has the bridge scene. And
okay. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't know. No one really... I don't know.
I mean, first class is still the...
when Pyro just kills a bunch of cops and they just don't mention it at all, and then later he becomes a villain, and they're like, Pyro's a villain? Ah, jeez.
He's a cop killer.
He's a cop killer, and yeah, we didn't even mention that, but yeah, it was, I don't know.
Boycotting Costco because you have to wear a mask.
Same with my nerds. Target, you don't. I went to Target yesterday and today, and my mom was wearing...
I have to.
My mom was wearing a mask, but I did not because I'm a Chad.
I do, but my mask is terrible.
Well, that's a requirement, I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey, even when I went to Walmart the other day, I wore one. But it's a bad mask, so I probably won't next time I go to Walmart.
Masks are a pain, and they don't do anything, and it's all health theater. Celeste, what are you doing here? You stupid bitch.
I just want to get Conan 19, okay? Is that too much to ask?
I'm literally, other than washing my hands as much as I usually do, so I haven't even changed anything, I'm not doing anything really to prevent COVID-19, and I haven't gotten...
Yeah, I'm just accepting its inevitability at this point.
Yeah. I think we're all kind of accepting that. That's why we're hanging out. That's why we're hanging out and stuff, so...
I'm not, because I'm too lazy to leave the house.
Yeah.
And where it
Zach,
killed me.
Zach, we gotta watch... Maybe next week we can watch Dark Knight Rises and...
We need
whatever
Rises, Batman 89, and...
Returns.
Oh, God. All Batman. Or we do 3 different things and do...
I want to watch...
Rises,
if we can find a good way to stream Thunderdome, I want to watch Thunderdome. But...
Do Rises, Thunderdome, and Shrek the Third. All 3. All 3s.
But other people were there. I think Jake was at Shrek the Fourth.
Does he care? Do you think he cares?
No.
Probably
Jake hates movies. We went over this.
He hates cinema. Anyway, what's I guess a major topic could be the fact that we're all in endless war.
Oh, I'm not.
China's he's the outside. He's the outside perspective.
I keep thinking about joining, and then I'm just like...
Hold on.
You're in it. You're just not in it.
Yeah.
It's fun for a day, and then I'm just like... Shin Megami Tensei Persona's way better.
Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3. Persona 5 is not a Shin Megami Tensei game. It's not in the title.
It's in my title.
What were you saying, Bergen?
I don't remember.
You said, hold on. And then you flew away.
Yep.
Alright, so Dune is good. That's my official review.
What chapter are you on?
Are you reading it too?
Well, there's no actual official chapter numbers, so I don't know. I'm 130 pages in.
Jesus Christ. Here I am struggling to read 10 pages of a book a day.
Boy, I read 3 chapters a night.
Yeah, I can't. I can't focus or stay awake that long. I'm autistic. I've
Maybe you
described
read a good
I've described my reading where like depending on like what state my brain is in, I need to read every paragraph like 3 times over before going on to the next one. Pretty terrible, and so reading 20 pages takes like 3 hours. Pretty bad. Reading is pretty shit. So
Reading's pretty rad.
I love reading, and I can't fucking do it because my brain is broken. So
Get a new brain, idiot.
I wish.
If I only had a brain.
I'd be fuck. I'd be shit. I'd be dab. I'd be crit.
Dab? Crit?
I'd be dab.
Lucasfilm in Chaos Star Wars erases Luke Skywalker from merchandise.
What? How could they?
God, I hate Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
There's never been a good Star Wars film. I'm pretty sure that's a
Oh,
fact now.
other than
F.
other than Last Jedi.
Yeah. I don't know. Rise of Skywalker, I think, destroyed all of the Star Wars in the universe.
That was basically. That was no, because you and me became like. Well, you already were into Old Republic stuff, but like
Yeah, that's
after Rise of Skywalker, I like started reading that book that I still haven't finished, and
All right. Anything not movie Star Wars is good. Anything movie Star Wars bad.
Battlefront 2 is pretty epic, the old one.
Well, yeah, that's not
Yeah.
movie Star Wars. That's a video game, idiot.
It's based on the movie.
Still video game. Still separate.
I want to
Star Wars
live.
fans also are the worst. I hate
I
everything.
want to live in the alternate timeline where BioWare instead decided to make an Attack of the Clones video game instead of Old Republic,
God.
and everyone is just a huge Attack of the Clones fan. Oh,
Yeah,
Bergen.
I'm pretty sure Rise of Skywalker caused COVID-19.
How long is
Sounds like the
Bergen?
last big thing.
How long has Bergen been back?
Been back.
Oh, I've been here well.
Okay, cool. Should we just record like this, or should we hop into the RFCK, the lunch table, and just
Just like
interview?
this. If we do anything else, Trenton's going bye-bye.
Just interview.
We can do that
anyone?
next time. We'll do that the next one. It's second to finale. 68.
Yeah, good. I don't have to be on. I won't have to be
68. Go on a
on
date.
week.
Yeah.
Right now
Oh,
we're
shit,
on 67.
Going to
Rhymes
heaven.
with- No. Okay.
No.
I was about to say I don't think anything rhymes with 7, but 11 does.
7. Heaven, idiot.
Heaven does, yeah. Kevin.
Yeah, we're going to heaven. Going to Kevin.
Going to Kevin.
Boba Fett showing up in season 2 of The Mandalorian.
That's cool.
I
That's
prefer
rad.
if it was
That's pretty
Kevin.
cool. That's rad. That's pretty cool.
At least we
That's rad, I
think
guess.
Boba Fett is, because the actor for Jango Fett is signed on for Star Wars Mandalorian.
I hope it's
if
Jango
Jake was
Fett that
here-
shows up.
God, if
Why would,
only.
why would Jango Fett show up?
Why wouldn't he?
If the actor that plays Jango
Name
Fett
one-
shows up.
Name
on.
one reason why he wouldn't show up.
He's
He's
gonna
dead.
kill the
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
the actor who plays Boba Fett isn't showing up. The actor who plays Jango Fett is. So
Idiot.
yeah,
Yeah, Jango Fett's dead.
Your point?
yeah, your
Mm.
point.
That was a clone. That was a
Yeah.
clone that got killed, not actual
You
Jango
know,
Fett.
nothing's ever really gone.
Yeah. Well, he could just be playing a clone.
Yeah,
Well,
people are
there's
thinking
no-
Rex because Ahsoka's supposed to show up in season
Turns
2.
out there's a whole army of Fetts.
Well, yeah, there's still clones. Although I think the clones age rapidly or some shit. I don't know.
Boba
Star Wars
Fett,
lore.
Jabba Fett,
Bubba Freak.
Fett the Huck,
Bubba.
Fett the Hutt.
Jabba the
There's
Fett.
we can talk about the movies we watched. We watched Road Warrior, which there is a character
Are we
named
didn't.
Bubba.
are we
Oh,
recording?
no, was that the first one? Yes.
Yeah, we
Are
are,
we?
Riley. You ding.
We never
Wanna
did
do
like an intro.
Okay, do an intro.
Hey, welcome. All right, let's continue. I didn't watch
Well,
that.
They didn't hear anything we were talking about.
Do I fucking care?
Oh, I could
Mhm.
just edit that "Hey, welcome" into the beginning, and then
Oh, you don't.
what song should I use? Should I
Little song that I like to go like whoop, 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 whoop.
One of the unreleased Minecraft parodies.
I've used that. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, one of the unreleased Minecraft series. It'll be like
But
a
I
sneak
could use
peek.
my version, my cover.
The whole
of
thing,
song.
or just part of it? I've already used that song for outro. One of them, I think, when we were probably when we
Yeah.
were talking about it.
But
So,
Zach, you didn't use my cover of it, so it's a different song.
okay. I mean, yeah. I don't even think I used the song last time. I think I just opened it up with someone saying something stupid, probably. Probably Trent.
Oh.
I am stupid.
No, you're not. You just say stupid things sometimes, and they're funny.
You're funny.
Thank you.
Trent, how's
Funny
your
looking, libtard.
Trent, how's your
Owned me.
100 movies going, Trenton?
I haven't watched any movies since the last time I watched a movie, it's Jojo Rabbit I watched. That was good. That was
Was
rad.
it? How'd you watch
Yeah.
that?
I rented it. It was on sale on Vudu, so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna watch Jojo Rabbit. And I did, and it was good. That's my review of Jojo Rabbit.
Cool.
It gave me a good laugh. He said, fuck off, Hitler, and
I don't-
yeeted him out of window, and I clapped.
I don't know if it's gonna be like picked up, but my washing machine is like going on in the background. So if your viewers are listening and for some reason
I don't care.
ever listening,
I
to
watched
this interview,
Akira.
cool.
That was alright. Wasn't as good as I was hoping, but it was still just eh.
Why?
See,
What was wrong with
7
it?
out of 10.
I didn't think it was amazing either, but I thought it was pretty good.
I think it would have been worked better as like a 6-episode OVA.
Okay.
Well, it was
Okay.
it was a 6-volume manga,
There you
But the
go.
but believe it or not, the manga I feel like drags on and like repeats itself a lot, and I like the movie's
I
pacing
thought it was
better.
pretty good. I just didn't think it was anything
I think the
like that. I
pacing
was
could have
like,
been a little better.
whoa. Thought it was it was
Um,
cool though. It was pretty
It
cool.
was no Jojo Rabbit, that's for sure.
It was no.
But
What
better
did we,
movie I
what did we
watched.
watch with
Funny
it? What did we
because-
watch with it? We watched Predator with it. It's no Predator.
How
I'll
fitting!
tell you,
because,
it's also no The Predator. So
That's also true.
how fitting, Trenton, because Taika Waititi was going to direct the
That was
Akira
my Taika Waititi day.
live action, but I don't think that's happening anymore.
No, because he went to go do Thor, and now he's doing Star Wars after Thor.
Wait, Taika Waititi's doing Star Wars?
Yeah.
Did you know there's a Star Wars apparently coming out in 2 years? I thought they were taking a break, but apparently there's one
They
coming out.
are. They were doing
called
one a
money.
year. That's a break, Riley.
I guess, but they
They're not
I thought it
doing
was
one
too
this
long
year.
ago.
They're not doing one next year. That's a break. It's a 2-year-long break, dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
idiot.
Imagine
Yeah, they're doing that.
waiting. How long did they wait in between? 3 and 1? How long was that wait? That was a good amount of time. Imagine waiting that
Ooh,
long for a new Star Wars
3 and
movie.
1. What the fuck are you talking about? Between
Oh, sorry, 6 and 1.
6 and 1, that was.
That's like a
I don't
good.
know.
That was a solid like over 10 years, right?
Let's see.
83 is when
Phantom Menace release date was
Jedi?
99.
83, so 16 years. Imagine waiting 16 years for a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what we had to wait only 10 between Revenge of the Sith
2005, I believe, until
Yeah.
2015, so 10, yeah.
and 16 years. I don't know if that doesn't like
Um,
it feels like a long time, but it also doesn't.
It is quite
At
a
this
long time.
at this point, life is just like flying by, and it's
In 16 years, a child can become a cringe lord. So
we all know that one.
I mean, I think children are cringe lords the second they come out of the womb.
yeah,
Like,
you think a
ugh,
baby going goo goo goo.
Yeah, you
goo,
were.
it's
It's like,
cringy.
you were born. Oh,
It's not
Jesus, kind of
cringe.
cringe,
That's
bro.
kind of cringe, bro.
kind of
Kinda
cringe. You were
cringe,
born.
bro.
Speaking of,
We're
Not
kinda-
even, not even born out of your mom's armpit. Kind of cringe, bro.
I guess the new season of Clone Wars was just kind of alright from what I heard.
Jake said he like. What did he say?
I heard
But
the
Jake
last
likes
4
Rebels,
episodes
so-
are good. Yeah, I heard the last 4 episodes are good, and the first 8 episodes are bad.
Jake said overall he likes Rebels more as a
Oh, he's a
Because
sim.
he's yeah.
show. I believe it.
Yeah, I heard the first 4 episodes are just not very good, but decent arc, and then the next 4 are like one of the worst Star Wars. Clone
Just saying,
Wars
does
arcs,
Rebels have a
and then one
moment
of
where
the best.
General Grievous gets beat up by a bunch of Gungans? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I think it does.
Rebels does? I don't think it does.
Oh yeah, it happens in the series finale.
Doesn't
In Rebels?
Grievous comes back. He like comes
Yeah,
back from the dead. He's like, I'm back from the dead. And in
Like no one's ever truly gone. Okay.
right?
General
God, I
Grievous
love
comes
how-
back. No. General Grievous comes back as a robot in an organic body. So
He
he's
does.
like.
He does sort of come back in the old canon that was destroyed.
So,
by
so
Disney,
instead
I
of being
think
like,
he,
instead of being like, instead of being like an organic surrounded by like a robotic shell, he's a robot with an organic shell. He just can like, he's reverse Grievous.
yeah.
I love how thin the lightsabers are in Star Wars Rebels. They're like little toothpicks.
It's nice. Like yeah, they can. Do you think they have lightsaber toothpicks?
Do you think
I
they
mean-
sound with those lightsabers?
Just kind of clear your teeth out.
They could. They're skinny enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up why the.
You think
why
there's
they're-
like lightsaber swallowers?
No.
Well,
Like there's sword swallowers, so like
I mean, the thing is,
That's
swords
too
don't
far
really
at that point.
don't
You're ruining
emanate,
my
like,
immersion.
swords also don't really, emanate high levels of heat. Like a
Oh, yeah,
sword.
they do.
you have
So I
proof? Do you have a sword you can test it with? Because I believe they might. So
I used to.
I've not seen them not. So I have not seen. I haven't seen them with my own eyes. That they don't.
You
That's
offer a
super
good
thin.
point.
Anyways, how many movies have you watched, Trent, so far?
Not many. Not nearly enough.
Okay.
You guys
Halfway.
want- No, not
halfway
even close.
This is why I didn't
just-
pledge to anything, because I'm not going to watch 100 movies, let alone
Yeah,
100
I don't think
movies.
I think if I make 20, that will be a big milestone for
Yeah.
me.
To be on track, you have to go. Trent, don't you see like when theaters are open? Don't you see like every movie? Like
Not
I
every
feel like-
movie, but I'm a lot more likely to go watch a movie at a movie theater than home because there's less distractions at a theater.
True.
I
And
have
you
a
can-
problem of I watch a movie, get bored, get like halfway through, get bored, turn it off, and don't go back.
I have the problem of not really wanting to watch a movie by myself ever, so...
Yeah, because again, too many distractions. I don't know. I'm a
Only-
lot more
only
focused
ever
on
Well,
watch
watching
games
people.
my new thing is mining while watching movies, and yeah, surprisingly, it keeps my focus pretty good. I should just watch all of next time I die in Endless War, I should just stay at juvie so I can mine constantly. There's no set times to mine, and I should just watch all of Next Generation and mine the entire time and become like the richest guy ever. And
do it.
and then I'll finally watch all of Next Generation. And
You gotta
it'll
finish
be-
the first.
I do. I do have to finish the original series.
You only
first.
have. Aren't you only in the third season? Which is supposed to be
Yep,
bad,
I'm-
right?
Yeah, third season's supposed to be terrible, but
Supposed to
we'll
be
see. I will. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, why watch
And,
a movie on
I
TV?
am
now
watching
so I can
the.
play
I am
games?
watching the animated series between the original series and next gen because apparently the animated series is good.
You are madman.
Why watch movies? Why watch TV when I can just play a game I played through 4 times or again? You know.
Video games are just a hassle lately. Like I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII again, and I'm just bored out of my mind.
Oh yeah, you're playing Final Fantasy VII, a bad
No.
JRPG.
Well, pretty much anything in my current list. I guess Yakuza 3 is fine, but I can only play it once in a while. I'm almost done with that.
Yeah, no, you just saw the best boy die.
And the final chapter. But otherwise, like Resident Evil 2, sewers are annoying and dumb, and
Yeah, no, the game kind of goes downhill after the police station.
Yeah.
It goes back up after when you get to the lab, but sewers suck.
yeah.
Sewers
Link's
is
Away-
the only puzzle I had to look up the answer to.
with all the things.
Chess pieces.
Yeah, I'm basically just trying to find them all right now, and it's annoying. and fighting all those big guys is annoying.
For you.
Flamethrowers and stuff. Managing my inventory is annoying.
Really?
Oh.
I think if more games were like Yakuza, I think the coronavirus wouldn't exist.
I think if
What does
more
that
games were
mean?
like, I think
It
if more
means
games were like,
Yakuza's good.
if more games were like
I
Death
mean, so
Stranding-
many people would be inside playing Yakuza
Oh yeah.
or games
But,
like
but
Yakuza.
all
that
the
no one
lab
else-
staff who were trying to make the Kira wanted too. So
Yeah, but Zach, no one would be outside to catch it in the first place, so we wouldn't know that it was a thing.
If literally every person stayed inside for 14 days, and no one left their houses there, and they're all isolated from any other human being or anything.
More freedom, though.
coronavirus cure delayed because top scientist is too busy playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, so sad.
it's good. It's nice.
It was good.
God, I can't wait for Last of Us 2 to come out and not be good.
Donkey's new video was not good. Surprise
Oh yeah, that's a modded donkey video.
Even a new dunk today or
today. It's called Spoiler Alert, and he just talks about Last of Us spoilers. Tries to be funny.
Should we talk about the Elon Musk in the room? The name.
Real quick. I need to talk about. I've told you guys about this, but I need to express my rage to Trenton. My absolute utter rage when I'm trying to tag someone in Discord and I don't know what their name is because you and Austin especially change your names constantly, so I don't know what to tag you as. And I for some reason Tendy Wizard or whatever your default name that I can always find you with slips my mind. So I'm trying other stuff like Bubba and BBQ and stuff like that and Bubba Q and all this stuff. I just can't find you. And I just like smash my fist on my desk. I'm like, what is his name? And I check, and your name is XAEA12. And this is before I knew about the Elon Musk thing. So I was like, why? And I just cried and I cried and I'm still crying. And,
Good. I did my job.
like, why would you make, like, literally I could, because I was getting to the point where I was going to just at and then at A, at B, at C to try and find your freaking barreled icon. And if I had done that, I would have gone all the way through pretty much the entire alphabet before I found you, and it would have been a nightmare. It would have been a nightmare.
It was funny.
So that's his full name, or that's his first name,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Is it a boy or girl?
The boy.
Okay.
Mother didn't want to reveal the gender, then Elon Musk, like a few hours later, like, oh yeah, no, it's a boy. Like the absolute shit he is.
So it was So that's his first name. Yep. And his last name is still Musk, I assume.
Yep.
So what's his middle name? He's gonna go out by his middle name, obviously.
Nah, they might be a family that doesn't do middle names. We don't know about those.
What? How do you pronounce it? What is he gonna be called in class?
All right, I'm pulling it up.
Like what?
They did give an explanation for it, so I'm gonna pull it up.
You in the back. What's your name again? Oh, XAI12.
All right.
Well, the X stands for...
The X is the unknown variable. The AE is my elven spelling of AI, love/artificial intelligence. And then what is it? Because she hasn't been typing. Yeah. Then the A12 is the precursor to the SR-17, their favorite aircraft.
Hello?
Hey, there's Jake.
Okay, but like, what do they call it? X? Do they just shorten it to X? That's the name.
Know.
Or A12.
You can't forget Metal Rat. That's not a very important part of the name.
I still don't know.
Metal Rat?
Metal Rat. Yeah, Metal Rat.
It's just a stupid name. How do you...
It's a good name. You just you didn't think of it.
No, I'm just...
Elon Musk is wholesome 100, Zach. Okay.
I like all the memes of the kid being bullied.
I like he's a robot.
He's gonna be bullied, guys. He's gonna be.
I'm gonna murder him. I'm gonna punt AEA12 into an orbit. God, do you think XAEA12 is gonna be the Antichrist and is gonna come bring the end of the world?
God, I hope.
Hope so.
That would be based.
Oh, that's already 5G. 5G is already doing that. So.
Well, no, Zach. 5G is like the first step of the end of the world. All right. Okay. He's the Antichrist. He's gonna bring up. He's gonna start crawling on the ceiling any day now. Metal Rat's gonna destroy the world.
One can only hope.
Remember to lock out your ceiling before bed in case the Antichrist might be up there.
No, they just come through the vents.
The vents.
That's how the back out of my room. I just would watch it crawl out of the
Elven
vent.
spelling. What a nerd.
I mean, she doesn't have an anime girl as a profile picture.
No, I think he's talking about Elon, who has had Deus Ex and Edward Elric and other bullshit as his profile picture.
I hate him.
The day that Ava came out on Netflix, he like tweeted about that.
All right, so he has two different ways to pronounce the name. There's two different pronunciations.
Wasn't it like Kevin or something?
I wish. I wish there was something that simple.
12.
I'm assuming
if it's
a big joke. And his
if it's AE,
12.
If it's AE like AI, obviously artificial intelligence, but also like people have said like the Japanese word for love is AI. It's pronounced I. So XI12. XIA12.
I'm gonna fucking bully this kid.
You won't have to.
The society will.
That lunch money's going into my pocket, boys.
Trent's like a grown ass man, just walks up to him, starts throwing
in elementary school.
Just punches.
First thing, I'm punting him into orbit if I see that kid, Elon.
Hey, 12, what are you up to? Where's your lunch money? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what you mean. All right.
Where's my fucking money, Metal Rat?
He can't pronounce it. I don't know. I'm a big fan of weird games.
It's on its way. It'll be in a few months.
It's okay.
Where's
I
my
mean,
fucking
I'm a
money?
big fan
Name,
of pronounceable
but-
names.
Yeah, pronounceable names would be nice.
Ever since I've been a child, I've always been like, why aren't there kids named Anakin and Obi-Wan?
Why aren't there any kids named
Ever since Riley was a child, he's like, why are
How
no
come
kids named
nobody's
Riley?
named- How come nobody's
A12.
named Hitler anymore?
Hitler.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Adolf.
Adolf.
Where's
No one's hit.
Or Adolf?
We need more Adolfs in the
We
world.
need more Hitlers.
I don't know.
I'm
I
assuming
mean,
most
I'll
people
name
with
my
last name is
first son Adolf Labar.
And I'll name my first son XAE12 Musk.
I don't know. Is there any reason why like people don't just come up with words that they think sound cool to name their kids? Why they have to like
do.
it has to be a real name. My child,
Like Zach.
my child
Who
needs
the
to
fuck
have
is named the
the
child
same.
Zach LeBar?
My child needs to have the same first name as someone else's child. Like there needs to be a good chance that they'll have the same name as another child when they go to school. Like
So they
that's
don't
very,
get
that's
bullied
very
widely.
important.
I named
So
my
they don't
first
get
child
bullied.
Jeffrey.
Are you saying if
Yeah,
someone
fine.
had a cool name like Legolas?
I would also punt Legolas into orbit. What do you see with your special
Legolas would
L5
get
Legolas?
obliterated
That's right, my
by
foot goes into
so
your
what's
face.
up, Legolas? Your parents fans of Lord of the Rings? Oh no, they're actually just
No.
kind of like the
They're
name.
They actually like Legos a lot.
Yeah, that kid also
Legolas Lego. Legolas Lego, and then
By
he'll
me.
break his legs and he'll become Legolas Lego Legolas.
This fucking he's in
See,
a
Riley,
wheelchair.
I'm the opposite. I'm a fan of just normal, regular
It's
names.
like no, it's like
I'm
they
not.
name him. He's born without legs, so they call him Legolas.
Leg.
Because I cut off
Yeah,
his-
Legolas.
Yeah,
Legolas.
it's like Bran the Broken. They just name him after his disabilities.
So Jake,
Um,
how's Dune going?
Again, that was just a title. That wasn't his name, Zach.
Okay,
There's
but
not
it's
that
still
one.
like he's a king. You think they would give their king a better title than name it after his like
Yeah,
disability?
Bran the Super Broken.
Because that's his character. That's his whole
Sam-
character. He
Bran the
got pushed
disabled.
out of a window.
Yeah, Bran the
By me.
pushed. Bran the shoved.
Friend the shoved. Hey Jake, how's work? Should I watch? Because I want to watch. Like I'm more inclined to watch Rebels because it's shorter. But I know a
You
lot
kind
of Clone
need
Wars
to-
characters.
You kind of need watch like the first. You kind of have
I've
to
seen-
watch the Clone Wars.
I've seen the first like season and a half of Clone Wars like
All
a
right,
trillion
here's the
years
thing
ago.
about Clone Wars is that like, if you just want to watch Clone Wars, so you can watch Rebels, then there's a lot of you can probably skip like.
But I don't skip. I don't.
No skipping.
I don't skip.
But you could.
But I
No,
don't.
Riley would actually burst into flames.
I'll just watch Rebels. I'll be fine. I'll be like,
No, no,
No, Riley,
watch
that's skipping
Clone-
though.
Half of the
I'll-
like.
no, it's
It's
not. I'll
kind of-
roll. No,
it's
it's not. I'll
important.
role play. I'll role play as a kid who only. I'm gonna role play as a kid who only had Disney
Oh.
Channel as a child. He didn't have Cartoon
Oh, what's
Network.
your
Disney
RP
Channel.
name? I need to know if I need to bully you.
Kevin.
Alright, you're safe.
Kevin Levin.
Alright,
like-
never mind. Never mind.
Trent's just a big bully.
Trenton looks
I
like a
had
bully.
my time as a young kid.
He does.
I will now
Trent, see,
bully anyone with dumb names.
That's why he plays a good villain in LARP because he's just a big bully.
It's my time for that one time girl that drives the parking lot to high school called me Houston.
What are you
I
speaking
will
about?
now I will now
Houston.
get my revenge by making fun of people with dumb names as well.
Imagine being called Trenton.
Yeah.
If
Trenton
I met
Houston.
somebody named Trenton, I'd kick
And
him
Mr.
into
Cell.
orbit.
Hey,
Fuck-
buddy,
fuck-
you want to enter orbit?
Fuck Metal Rat.
I'd kick him into escape velocity.
Alright, I'm tweeting Metal. I'm gonna tweet him. I'm saying like, hey, if I see your kid, you know what's gonna happen to him.
You're gonna. Don't say that.
Elon Musk, if I see your kid, I'm gonna take his lunch money.
That's what you get for naming your son fucking XAIE. Fucking Metal Rat Jesus, the
AIE?
Antichrist himself.
Hey Trenton, did you see that Black Widow got pushed to November now?
Yeah, I don't care about Black Widow.
They
Yeah,
should just
literally
cancel it.
nothing. Like now the next movie to look forward to is
It was Trolls World Tour, but you know,
no.
It
It's,
ruined the theaters.
it ruined cinema
Dune
as
is
we
the
know
next
it.
movie to look forward to.
Dune doesn't have a release date. The
No,
next movie
okay.
the next movie that has a release date coming up, the next closest movie to
Bond.
look forward to is The French Dispatch, but that's probably gonna get pushed back. That's supposed to be July 24th.
Sonic's
They'll
gonna
probably
remain
push back
our
for
favorite
the-
movie all year.
It will be.
God, I'm gonna see less than 10 movies this year. Sonic's gonna be in my top 10, and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
I think I wasn't
Good.
sure. I think last year was like the first year I saw more than 10 movies.
Hey lads, be casting.
No, sorry,
Yes.
it's over.
I don't recall you seeing 10 movies last year.
Riley, you'll have a moment at the end of the year where you have to like try to just watch
let's
like
see.
10 movies to push Sonic out.
Riley's gonna have to go watch the movie that destroys the theater
Lego-
environment.
Lego movie.
Oh, okay,
watch
never
one
mind.
time.
French Dispatch got pushed to October, so it'll still be
Indeed.
before. What's the deal? Like,
Reagan.
Oh, because
Like-
those theaters are open right now. That's
well,
why.
no, but James Bond, April.
What's the deal with
pushed to-
girlfriends? That I didn't do math
James
homework.
James
That's
Bond,
such a good video.
April,
I love it.
pushed to November. Black Widow, May, pushed to
War.
November. This July, pushed to October. What? That's before November. What? It was supposed to come out after those, but it's going to be come out before.
You know why? Because they're a lot more hopeful that COVID-19 will be over by then. So they know it won't
Guys,
be.
what other movies did we see besides the ones I briefly?
I don't remember. You saw the best movie of all time.
What?
What,
movie?
2019?
Metal Angel.
Yeah.
Hi, Austin.
You
Oh,
saw
yeah,
Godzilla,
you saw-
which I assume
Oh,
is the best
Godzilla.
thing. Yeah.
Alright, that's
Godzilla,
7.
How to Train Your Dragon.
I have that one listed. I have a
let's
finger for that.
How's it going, Austin?
You
I
have a
need
finger for
3.
that?
Yeah, I'm
I
counting
don't know what
my
movies you saw.
fingers.
Joker.
I got
Society.
that.
You didn't see Star Wars, and I wish I was you in that situation.
Spider-Man.
Wait, you saw Star Wars, Trenton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw Spider-Man.
Oh, you went with
I
your
got
family, didn't you?
Spider-Man.
No, I went with Riley, Mikey,
Did you? Oh.
Don.
Oh,
Someone
Trenton,
I
why'd
think
you
saw.
go? That was a mistake.
Because I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go hang out with my boy Michael Engstrom.
Me
you know,
and
he's
I
a
think
cool guy.
Devin. I think me and Devin made the right choice of being.
Well,
like,
we
yeah,
also
no.
had me
I
and
almost
Trent.
didn't go see it.
Me and Trenton actually had hope that it would be good. So we liked Last Jedi.
Well, you did like the last one, but
I liked
Are you
both
okay?
of them.
No.
I thought Force Awakens and Last Jedi were both great movies, and so I was like, oh well, yeah, this one will just be like. I mean, it's got to be at least good.
And at least shooty Star Wars bang time. It can't be as bad as Attack of the Clones.
boneless.
Wait, do you think
people
it's worse than Attack of the Clones, Trenton?
I don't think
I
it's
don't.
worse, but it's very close.
I don't. It's my second. I think
If
second.
it doesn't make me cringe, I'll already like it more than The Last Jedi.
Well, I can't even remember a single thing about it, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I almost walked out like 3 times in that movie.
I saw it
just didn't
twice.
care.
I saw it twice. It was epic.
Why?
Jake,
Alright,
I
saw
think you
7
already.
movies.
I think you already don't like it for the. They have. They can fly now. That's the line.
Oh yes.
That's not even the worst line in the
That's
movie.
cringe.
That's
I
not. What's the
cringed
worst
at the
line in the
trailer.
movie?
I can't remember, but I know there was a lot more. There was a lot worse.
Don't
That's
spoil
just
it for me. I'm gonna watch it at some point.
because that is just a normal Star Wars line. It's
You
bad,
can't. Well,
but
you
that's a
can't this
very
year. You have to
normal
wait till
Star
next
Wars
year.
line.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
Thanks
like
for
Jake can't go
reminding
see
me.
Dune this year.
No,
Yeah.
that Dune isn't coming out this year.
Jake can't see anything this year.
Or if it is, it was gonna come out like the last month of the year, so we'd probably be able to see it.
Jake
next
has
year.
sworn off movies completely.
I'm
I
a
hate
big
movies.
fan.
Yeah, the December 18th release as of right now.
Yeah, so
December
it'd
18th?
still be run. It would still run into the next year, so we could just see it.
Wow, you're a big fan, Riley. You must be good at blowing.
I can't remember what we were talking about.
Star Wars, probably.
Movies.
Movies, yeah.
Something about Star Wars. I don't fucking know.
How you saw it twice?
I saw it twice, yeah, because I was gonna go. I went and saw it with one of my other friend, coworker, people ish,
Normally.
and I liked it a little more the second time, but not much more.
Also, I did learn that Dual Face was supposed to be in the movie, but then they cut it out.
It was supposed to be called Duel of the Fates. It was supposed to be called that originally.
Yeah, they were gonna play Dual Face in the movie.
They should've.
John
That
Williams, I
would've been
guess,
epic.
composed an actual new version of it,
What the
and then again, let's not use it.
No, it's because I explained this. I explained this on something some time ago.
Prequel bad.
But I explained that the whole new trilogy was trying to remove every prequel thing they could possibly remove. And just be
Prequel
like,
bad.
hey, remember the original trilogy? Those are good. Let's just make those.
Not-
and then
Not necessarily.
Don't
No,
think about
what are you
the
talking
prequels.
about?
Don't think
At
about
the
the
end
prequels. Shh.
Okay.
Well, they should have removed Palpatine at that point.
At the end of
Palpatine's
Fucking-
like the one of the.
at the end of Rise of Skywalker, they have like Mace Windu and
That's
Voices.
also true.
Qui-Gon Jinn, and that's still
Voices.
prequel stuff though.
Guys,
Yeah,
I think
but-
Mace Windu survived because you know how. I'm pretty sure multiple
Yeah, he
times
was
in the Clone
Snoke.
Wars he just. You get to see people. Jedi can just survive falls because they can use the Force to slow their descent.
But he also
So
lost his
probably-
hand and got electrocuted, right?
Do you know who
and then
else
he became
lost his hand?
Snoke.
A bunch of people.
Yeah, it's a common issue in Star Wars: people losing their hands.
Did you say it was a comedy?
Yeah.
No, it's a
Tragedy.
tragedy.
Same thing.
You are beautiful.
Why is Devin playing Sea of Thieves?
What?
Bully.
Why does
Devin
he
likes
even
to
have
play
Sea of
games.
Thieves?
I own Sea of Thieves.
Why does
You
Devin
do?
just play games?
Through
and,
Game
like, never-
Pass.
I want to play Sea of Thieves. I feel
Same.
like I'll get bored of it after like an hour,
Yeah.
but I do want to play it.
But that hour might be
Wait.
fun.
I'd be
It's
down
not
to
I
play.
hear it's a lot better now that they
I
actually
think-
put stuff to do.
I think you could say I'm in the same boat.
We can just play
I
games in real life.
We can play.
No,
Sea
we
of Thieves.
can't anymore,
We
Jake.
just
We're
need to
gonna.
buy a gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we can.
Yeah, you have your boat, sorta. Just go
I
take it back.
could just go get it from my sister.
Does she use it? Does
No.
she just own it?
She just has it now. Basically, you have to pay money for it to register it. I think like every year. So it's just like, well, I'm never using it.
Okay, well, I own
Might
a
as well
shotgun.
sell it. But then my sister's
Jake
like, I'll
owns a
take
boat.
it.
Whoa.
Jake owns a
Beck,
boat.
you own a shotgun, and I've been to your house. I don't think I can come over anymore. That's
Don't
not
worry.
safe.
If I use
Guns
it,
scare me.
I'll use it as Kurt Cobain did. Not anything else.
No. Guns scare me. I'm sorry. I'm very anti-gun. I think I'm gonna have to unfriend you.
Oh,
In fact, Facebook.com.
Trenton, how are we supposed to have a socialist revolution without guns?
Oh, guillotines, idiot.
Guillotine, you can't long range. You can't shoot a politician from.
You want to
50
bet?
Watch
meters
me.
away with
You
a
want to
guillotine.
you want to bet?
What? Well, Jake, I'm not planning on shooting. I'm planning on eating the rich. First of all.
Oh yeah, look
Yeah,
at
how are you gonna
just
catch up to them if they can still move?
Not if you use a trap. They're not gay after
a
all.
woman you want to rape.
What?
I'll talk about that.
Fuck.
Oh my god, my cat's here.
Cat?
Hello, cat.
Hello,
Scratch it
neighbor.
Scratch it till it licks.
What? Oh yes,
Shane, is that you?
that was a weird way to put it, but
Oh, whoops.
you have to
Perhaps
scratch. You have to scratch a certain
Shane
spot.
Dawson in my house.
It's more
What are you
likely.
doing? What are you doing, Shane?
It's more like than you think.
Put my cat down, Shane. Where are you going?
Bazinga.
No.
I don't know what he said. I'm assuming it's Bazinga.
Shane Dawson says Bazinga.
He says
Yeah.
bazinga.
This is a blessing.
That's
His
Bazinga.
classic catchphrase.
Yeah.
That's
I've
what he
never
says
watched
the
Shane
when he's
Johnson
about to
song.
Shane
not-
Shane
Love
Dawson
this guy.
cat burglar.
I think Shane Dawson's catchphrase was "Hey, Visas, Michael here."
Yeah, that one.
No.
Hey, it's scarce here.
Here's an idea: bronies are the new wave of
Oh my
feminism.
god.
Bronies. Oh my God. Here's an idea: Homestuck is the Odyssey of the internet. Here's an idea. Did anyone else watch Idea Channel, or is this all just boomer core YouTube? It
I think you ready. I think you're a fucking boomer.
was called PBS Idea Channel, and it was this ginger-looking guy, and he would say, "Here's
Yeah.
an idea."
That's very boomer core.
Oh, speaking of boomers, I worked today. This guy called.
I also worked.
Yeah, no, nice.
The corner?
No, this guy. Yeah, kitty corner actually. We were just across
Yeah,
from
you
each
guys
other.
are-
We're
yeah, okay.
making fuck me eyes all day long. But
Oh,
we're
yeah.
6 feet apart. Don't you worry.
Don't worry, that's what the eyes are for.
how do you work the corner and be 6 feet apart from your client?
I use a really like like those plastic claws that like for toys like dinosaur head and whatnot. They can use to grab stuff. Yeah, I use one of those.
That's all.
It was a really long one.
That's all you need to know.
Good idea. Rick from Rick and Morty is the ideal scientist.
Okay.
I've had enough. I've had enough of you.
No, it worked though. This guy called the store asking if he could do an order, but he didn't want to. He didn't have a smartphone, and he was like wondering if he could just come to the store and like do it. He said, "I don't have a phone or a password because I don't."
Are we doing work stories now? Because I have a couple.
No.
it's good.
Only Bergen's allowed.
Yeah.
You sure Starbucks has some pretty good stories.
No, because Starbucks doesn't
It's probably
exist
just a bunch
anymore.
of white women, girls walking in and be like, "Can I get a latte?" And you're
Go
like,
in the Bazinga.
I'm a furry, and then they go, "Oh, that's weird," and then
And then you get
Yes,
banned
That's
from
it.
Starbucks.
this is a frequent and common occurrence, but not as noteworthy as a guy is like. So he came in. No, some white women came
Wait,
in.
Austin's
I
telling us
told
wait,
him I'm a
it's-
furry, and
it's just Starbucks.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave. Tell me when he's done.
Alright, he's done.
all right, Jake.
Hey, I also have a story too.
Fuck you, Jake.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah. Fuck
No,
you, Jake.
rock paper scissors over. Who
No,
gets to
Austin can tell his story
I-
first, but I just remembered my story.
Anyway, see these white girls come in. I tell them I'm a furry. They say that's weird, and then they tell, "Hey, can I pay for the guy behind me?" And I'm like,
Why'd
"Yeah,
you
sure."
tell them that you were a furry? Is that just how you greet people when they
No,
walk in?
I'm going to the fucking beef you.
Yeah, no, he is like kind of a Jew, and in World War II Germany, he has to like say that he's a furry.
Okay, continue your story, Austin.
Anyway, the guy pulls up. I tell him that his order's been paid for, and he's just like, "Why?"
That's good. Why?
I'm like, because they felt generous enough to pay for your order. He's like, "Oh," and it's like he was so dismissive about it. Like, holy fuck, dude! I'll make you pay again if you want.
Was like just some random like dude. Like how old is he?
Like in his 60s or 70s.
Oh, okay. So he's more of a.
They don't
crusty guy.
understand socialism, so you know.
And how old are the white women?
Someone
just, like,
paid for something
never-
for me? What? That makes no sense.
How am I supposed to pull myself
Like
up on
maybe
a
like
bootstrap?
He
high
was like
school.
pissed off. He was like, "This is communism. You
Okay,
guys are
but-
communists. I'm never coming back here."
So this is doing like a nice gesture thing, not like,
Yeah.
hey, this guy's cute. Let's get him.
No, this is like this is like a nice gesture thing. It happens a
Okay.
lot
Well,
on
it
Fridays.
could have been someone who found him cute, Bergen.
I mean, I'm not judging.
Thinks I'm cute. I'm
At
cute.
the same time, this guy's like, "Why? Why was I paid for, fucker? Why was I fucking paid for, idiot?"
You know, people just like are like
You
they
should have
just,
been like, "Cause I'm a furry," and then went rower.
kind of winked.
Oh,
Rawr.
Ooh.
X3. Ooh.
so fucking dancing around and reveal your tail.
Check out my
I
tail.
think he'd mentally explode.
No, he wouldn't explode his pacemaker.
Anyone else hearing a helicopter out of Jake's?
Yeah,
place?
Yes, he does
Yeah.
that sometimes.
Yeah.
What,
I like
what-
how I used to be the bee, and now the power has been transferred to Jake in helicopter form.
what?
Tell me if he actually
Yeah.
starts talking. I muted him, so it doesn't.
What?
Jake, good talking.
I think he just fixed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, where do you set? You were gone just now, right?
Yeah.
Where
No.
do you set your? Where do you set your thing when you do it? Because it makes like a helicopter noise.
What do you mean a helicopter noise?
Like a,
Like static.
Hold on.
Yeah, something like that.
I like where Cass is
I'm go-
gone
I'm go-
today.
I'm going.
So I almost died at work the other day.
But-
Ow.
I'm going to summon Buster Blaster to kill
Tell
you.
the story.
Here's an idea.
All right, so you know, changing the oil as I do. If Devin was here, he would get this, but no, he's too busy simping away at Simp of Thieves. So we have this hose that connects up to the fryer, right?
Of
And
course
then
there'd
it
be a
connects up
hope.
to the wall
course
to
there'd be
pump
a
out
in the
oil.
story.
How many hose
know.
connect to the fire?
Just one. Just one. Just one.
That's
Is
really
it iron?
weird. I don't know.
Is it iron or diamond?
It's rubber.
Cass
Well,
is-
yeah, no,
you said hose, didn't you? I thought you said hoe.
He's playing. He's
Never
Yeah, like that. I use that to pump out the oil. Use my diamond.
I
hoe.
thought you had a farm in the kitchen, so you could farm your
Yeah.
like potatoes for the fries. So
yeah,
like
yeah, we do. But
Okay.
I have to kill you for that one.
that's a
But,
diamond hoe, right?
Oh yeah, obviously. Come on. So yeah, no, the oil hose blew up on me,
Oh.
but luckily it was the other end, not the one I was standing over, hover arming over.
And that would've killed you?
covered in hot oil.
It could have. It was 200-degree oil that would have blew
Trenton.
up all over me.
Trenton, why did you blow the hose?
I didn't. I'm pretty sure I was sabotaged by Devin.
Oh, that makes sense.
A year in advance.
Yeah, the long game plan. Because he knows I'm the only one that changes the oil out.
Yeah, okay. Sounds about right.
Hmm.
So yeah, I could have died.
We could yell at him, but he's too busy playing Sea of the Simps. So
I'll just shout him.
as far as movies go, me and Riley watched Dark Knight. That was pretty good.
That's really cool, Zach. Let's talk about work some more.
We watched more than just The Dark Knight.
We did, but
Oh shoot, I didn't play Animal Crossing.
yeah, we
today.
watched
Oh,
X-Men. Where X-Men
Oh
were-
shit, I didn't mind today.
In Endless War. Endless War is down at the moment.
Is
No,
it?
no.
Yeah, they're repairing it.
I see. Ethan is
Gamer
getting
TV.
Ethan
lower,
Bradbury?
Ethan Strawberry.
Giant noob.
What about him?
I'm coming in your mouth.
He's been overtaken by zombie paper.
Yep. Zombie Paper is now one of the slimiest bastards and the slime coiniest bastards, so we just need to kill him. Like,
So you need to eat him.
we need to kill him.
Trent, I forgot about that.
You're welcome.
Also,
What did you
somehow
forget about?
All right, giant noob. I'm
did
coming
like
in your
Frog
mouth.
and- did
Wow,
Frog
you
and
really
Jar
forgot
like-
about that, Zach? When I brought up Ethan Gamer TV, like
You
3
brought up
days
Ethan Gamer TV, but you didn't bring up the fucking line.
Yes, I did. You have a small brain
No,
and a small.
you did bring up the
Zach
put in your
brain
mouth line,
is
alright? You
10
did
times
not.
smooth.
It was Zach brain.
Some say Zach's brain grew 3 times smooth that day.
Zach's brain. I just took Zach's brain out of the furnace.
Next week, Austin. I wanted to do it this week, but everyone was against it. But next week, or sorry, 2 weeks, because Zach's a communist and wants to spread these out every other week now for some reason.
To the gulag with you.
Okay.
But next week is the penultimate episode of the podcast. And I wanted to just host it in one of the lunch table voice chats in Endless War and just have random people, because random people will just join and we can just interview them.
Episode 69.
68. 69 is being delayed because we need to do something special.
Zach's a cock.
69 will come out probably before Escape from Forest Lake, but after
Blurb 2.
yeah, it'll probably
I don't know. It could be before. Who knows?
you don't really know.
Oh yeah, talk about Dune.
It's good. That's my official review.
You guys
It's
can't
better than
really.
Lord of the Rings, that's for sure.
You guys can't really
Chew one
elaborate.
more time,
on why-
Austin.
You guys can't really elaborate on why it's good. You're kind
Chew.
of impressive.
You see, I would,
Oh.
but that would require words, and I don't have word.
Yeah, you're an impressionistic. That's why you're in your spot on the neurotype chart.
I just know something's good when something's good, and when something's bad, it's like, that's no good.
What, like Tom Hiddleston?
Tom Bombadilli, he's bad. Bombadil.
I don't think anyone likes him. There was a whole uproar.
He was
when
the
they were
reason
like-
why I
when
don't
they-
want to
There's
ever
a
read
whole
Lord of the
uproar
Rings
when they
ever
made
again.
Fellowship, and they were like, "Where's Tom?" But does anyone like Tom? I don't think anyone likes Tom.
No. He's
Tolkien
the
likes
reason why I
Tom.
have-
Tolkien's
Yeah,
the only
he's-
man who likes Tom.
It is Tolkien. He created them as a self-insert.
So self-insert
Tom-
gets mad, like has a hot wife and loves
Yeah,
nature.
hot
and-
wife and saved the Hobbit not once but twice. 2 chapters back to back. He made me not want to read the book anymore.
Yeah, you didn't, did you? You stopped.
Not really. I made it up till they meet Aragorn, and that's it. I'm thinking, I don't ever want to read this book again.
Tom, there's always a risk that he could show up again.
Yeah, and I'm not willing to take that risk. Cause that's another chapter or 2 I'm gonna have to skip.
No skipping. No skipping.
No, you have to skip the Tom chapters because they're pointless. They're filler.
You know
No
what? I'm
skipping is stupid. Skip what you want.
Skipping can
We
be
live
fun.
in a free country.
No, we don't,
No,
Jake. We
not
have to stay at
anymore.
home.
Yeah, we have to stay at home, Jake. This isn't a freedom.
We do live in a free
Tyranny.
country, but I can't imagine experiencing something and not getting the full thing.
Yeah, but
Sometimes
Riley,
the
have you
whole
ever tried
thing is
reading Lord of the Rings and Tom Bombadil just shows up?
Because,
with 2
because
chapters
I'm
in a
so
row?
because I'm so dedicated to like autistically ranking and rating things and stuff. Like I would look like the ultimate fool if I was like, Star Wars, the Clone Wars, 9 out of 10. I skipped 50 episodes, but it was 9 out of 10. It's like like everyone would look at me and like kill me instantly.
But if you watch, if the episodes you skipped were the bad ones, then the score might be lower. If you watch them.
Austin, I
Okay,
will fly
but
through my
if you
mic.
were accurate.
I'm done chewing.
Who cares about what other people think, though?
That's the whole. Why would you?
I wonder if Tom Bombadil
whole point of
is in Lego Lord of the Rings.
No, because those are based off the movies.
Yeah, but like he still could have been a secret character.
But I mean, that would be bad, I guess. But
Say,
No,
now
it
that
wasn't.
I'm
That was
done,
making the game
now that I'm
definitely
done
worse.
chewing,
Dude, that's my favorite scene when Boromir gets killed by the banana and the broom, the monkey. The best.
Wait, Tom Bombadil was in the movie?
No,
There's a picture of him
No.
here. There's a picture of him.
It's not real. It's not a real picture.
it's not real.
It's not really, can't hurt you.
No, like I guess some people actually like Tom.
Yeah, I know, because they were complaining when Peter Jackson was like, "I'm not gonna put him in the movie," and people were like, "We need him in the movie."
He's the only reason why the hobbits were able to make it to Mordor to destroy the One Ring.
He's the most important
Without them,
character
they
in
would
the
have died
whole
to
in the
spiders.
whole story line. He's the whole.
Can
most
we have a
important
Lord of the
character.
Rings, but it's just to the Eagles?
No
Please?
one really. I didn't hear not one person complain for the fact that Saruman never goes and takes over the Hobbiton. No one ever complained about that. But removing Tom
Maybe
Bombadilli.
Maybe the movies would have just been too long.
Well, yeah, because that's just like a half of
Also, I
Return
think
of the
they
King.
ended fine.
I guess Jeff Bridges was supposed to play Tom Bombadil,
So
maybe?
that's supposed to be a thing for
possibly. I don't know.
It would have just been a couple scenes of I don't know. It just wouldn't have been. There'd be no point unless
He's
they
not
had
an
him do
important
something
character.
later. Yeah, unless they had him come back later. But then it's like, well, they're adding stuff.
Are we
should-
still
they should-
recording? What's happening?
Yes, I am. Because
I
we're
hope not.
complaining about Tom Bombadilli. So
The worst Lord of the Rings character. That's why Dune is better. Because so far there's no
there's
singing
no Tom
in Dune.
Bombadilli. There's no Tom
And
Bombadilli.
there's no Tom.
Tom.
And
The
two things I hate about Lord of the Rings. They sing way too much.
You're gonna get
Tom
close
the
to the
Bomb
end. You're
Bomb.
gonna get close to the end of the Dune, and then Tom Bombadilli's gonna show up and start singing, and you're gonna
And I'm
be like,
gonna-
"What?"
And that book is going straight into the garbage if he shows up. If J.R.R. Tolkien's hack writing brings Tom into my Dune, my Kino.
Epic.
You know what? If you name your kid Tom Bombadil, he's also going into orbit by my feet. If you name your kid Tom in general, that kid is gonna get bullied by me.
What is that?
Anytime,
What is that walk?
It's this
What?
gay
It's a
ass.
stride. It's a stride.
No, that stride's the only good thing, and he can't have anything good about him.
It's a stride.
Trent hates Tom Bombadilli so much.
Yeah, J.R.R. Tolkien's the hack.
It's not a good book.
Tom Bombadilli's a bad character.
Can't even pronounce his name. Why do you call him Bombadilli?
I don't know how to pronounce
Bombadilli.
his last name.
Bombadil.
Bombadil.
Bombadilli's more fun to say. And I refuse to actually pronounce his name properly because he's that
Okay.
bad.
In LARP 8, we're gonna have Tom Bombadilli show up.
And guess what? I won't be in that one.
No, you
What's
can
so
play him,
bad
Trent.
about him?
He's bad. He's the worst character in Lord of the Rings. That's why
I
he
know-
just
I
shows
know-
up. He's
I
a
know I'm
self-insert.
I know I'm asking an impressionistic thinker to put into words, but why is he so bad?
He's a self-insert. He shows up, does nothing, saves the Hobbit twice, gives him a hot meal, has a hot wife,
That sounds
proceeds to then
good.
disappear, never be talked about ever again.
So isn't that a good thing?
No, because he exists.
Oh yeah, I finished the
He's
first
just, as I
question.
understand it, he's pointless. It's filler,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, it's 2 chapters of filler.
You finished the first what, Jake?
Nothing. I'm doing my final.
If he was put in the movie, it would have just slowed down the movie and made it even longer. And it would have been pointless because there's no payoff with his character unless he came back later in the film, but he doesn't.
It wouldn't have adhered to Chekhov's gun.
Yes, that's why it was moved from the movie. In the books are similar, as they should have plans and payoffs, and Chekhov's gun should apply to books, but you can have it less so, I guess.
You shouldn't though, because your book
No.
becomes
Why
boring.
does Chekhov have a gun?
But like,
That's-
Yeah.
if you look at the Hobbit, though, the
To
Hobbit's
overthrow
full. You could argue the
capitalism.
Hobbit's full of a bunch of filler, but it's episodic and has it's a different tone than.
What are you talking about? The Hobbit book and how it's superior?
Yeah, the Hobbit book is superior, but the Lord of the Rings movies are better.
Well, then the
Uh,
Hobbit movies, of course.
The Hobbit movie?
Here's the issue with the Hobbit movies. They tried to make the Hobbit into Lord of the Rings, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
I want Del Toro.
Totally, they're
Hobbit.
different. Yeah,
Del
he was supposed to
Toro
do it
wants
originally.
to
And it was going to be
Hobbit
epic.
movie. I want it. I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
But then they were like, Del Toro, we want 3 movies, and we want them to be exactly like Lord of the Rings. We want them to be epic fantasies, even though they're supposed to be a fun little adventure.
Oh,
We
guys,
want them to be
good
epic.
thing I stopped reading Lord of the Rings because Tom does get mentioned again at the Council of Elrond.
Why?
Hey, remember Tom? We should talk about Tom.
Yeah, wait, no, does Elrond like? You've
Elrond, Elrond knew Tom.
Okay, yeah.
You know, Tom is actually one of the Fellowship. He's just the Poochie of the group. So
Yeah.
every time he's not on screen, they're like, "Where's Tom?"
They thought about giving Tom the ring at one point.
What?
Yeah. Well, over a month later, Tom became the discussion at the Council of Elrond. There, Elrond has revealed that he had met Tom in times long past, reminisced about him briefly before question was put for the Council whether or not to give the ring to Tom. As it
Why would
appeared
they
Tom,
give him that ring?
because he had more power over even the ring within his lands.
His lands? He owns land? What is he?
Tom is the most powerful Lord of the Rings
He
character.
is. This is why it's a self-insert. Like that's why he's stupid. He's like the most powerful character, and he does nothing. What is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's this man?
he hangs out there. He's
So wait,
Yeah.
so because the whole reason why they don't give the ring to Gandalf or someone powerful is because they'll be corrupted by it, only wishing to do good by it, but
Tom
also
is
being corrupted.
perfectly fine.
But Tom's so powerful that he
fucks.
doesn't even get corrupted. Who is he?
Why didn't they give it to him?
Because Gandalf dismissed the idea, saying like, I don't like the idea of Tom. I don't like Tom.
Gandalf doesn't like Tom. He's jealous of Tom.
Yeah. He didn't like have the idea of having Tom have power over the ring.
Just make the
The
fun
ring simply had no power over Tom. That's why. He was immune to the
He's
influence
such a
but could not
stupid
alter it.
character.
There's, however, no evidence that Tom's ability to affect the ring power over others.
I need to read Lord of the Rings now, just because there's no way he can actually be this bad.
I'd say I kind of want to read. I just want
My
to see how.
As Frodo freely gave Tom the ring to Tom to use his usual hesitation and protective behaviors. Additionally, it was believed that Gandalf, well, Tom might be willing to take the ring if asked by all the free people of the world. He might do so, but would not understand the reason. So this, Tom would likely have forgot about it or thrown it away. As such, had little relevance to him.
Can't Tom just go to Mordor? Like, isn't he strong enough?
No, he would just take it back to his house and like throw it in the junk drawer and forget about it for a couple centuries.
That sounds good. That would have been a good ending.
I like how Elrond is just like, hey,
That's like
this
a
guy
YouTube
Tom.
He felt some dank weed. Let's give him it.
Yeah, I know this guy.
He
He's
has
like,
power.
I know
He
this
has the
guy. He's a
power to
really
run
hot
over
wife.
the
We
ring.
could just give him the ring. It's like, what, Elrond? Why would we give this random like stranger who lives out in the middle of nowhere the ring? Oh,
because
nowhere? You mean
because
his
he's more
lands?
powerful. Yeah, the old forest.
He owns the forests.
This is good.
In fact, he owns more land than Elrond.
God, I'm really happy I didn't read farther in the Fellowship because that would have destroyed me reading that. They thought about giving the ring to Tom,
That's so good.
but he's like, no.
It's not even like Frodo or Sam being like, "Hey, we could give it to this guy we met named Tom. He seemed pretty cool." It's Elrond being
Elrond.
like, "Hey, there's this guy who lives out in the woods who's like a superhuman, and he's just like better than everyone ever.
Let's just give it to him.
he owns the land. Let's just give it to him.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, why not, man?
He could probably fight the Black Black
Yeah,
Riders, you
the origin and nature of Tom are unknown. However, he claimed to already exist before the Dark Lord came to Arada.
Why
And
not?
signifying he may even be alive before the coming of LotR.
So he's older than like Gandalf and
Yes.
Sauron. And
According to him, he is.
who is he?
He's Tom.
Wait.
He's such a Chad.
I hate him.
That's what it is.
Fucking hate him.
It's the Chad Tom versus the Virgin everyone else in Lord of the Rings.
This is the Virgin Frodo. Frodo got tempted by it.
Imagine
Tom
Return
would never
of
be
the
tempted by it.
Imagine Return of the King when they're like, "Hey Aragorn, you have to like take your mantle as king," but then they're like, "Or we give it to this guy named Tom. That might be a better choice."
But Tom,
Oh, I heard all about that Tom guy. Yeah, give it to him.
Aragorn's like, "I don't know if I'm fit for the king. Let's just give it to this Tom guy."
The ring racer chasing after Tom with the ring,
I
and then
like
he starts singing. He starts singing, and they go away.
I like to believe, because I haven't read the books, I like to believe that he's the one who like he personally saves Gandalf and brings him back. I want to believe that's him that does it, but in the movies,
I also want to believe because I don't think they do. Also, oh yeah, I forgot. He like speaks in rhymes too,
Oh,
like
God.
poems.
Yeah.
Hate him.
I want everything that happens in Lord of the Rings. I want to edit. I want to edit somehow where like everything happens because Tom, like Frodo's like, no, the ring is mine, and Tom just walks up, grabs it, and throws it.
You can do that.
But Tom's not. It doesn't exist, so you can't. There's no.
You can make someone be Tom.
Okay, Trent, you want to play Tom? I'll green screen you into the ending of Lord of the Rings where you just
Alright.
grab the ring and chuck it in because Frodo's a bitch.
No, Tom wouldn't chuck it in again. He would just take it and just forget about it.
Just
He'd just throw it
Photoshop-
in his house. Just throw it in his drunk
No,
drawer.
no,
Just
he has
forget
to.
about
He
it
has
for
to be
a
like the
couple
absolute. He has to be the hero. He has to be Deus Ex Machina. He has to just come in and like save the day constantly without any explanation.
Oh, good thing I never played Lord of the Rings online.
Like
because he's
Gandalf
an early
falls,
quest giver.
Gandalf falls. The whole fellowship's
Didn't-
watching him.
Trent,
He grabs the
didn't we
ledge, and then
install
Tom
that?
just shows up and picks him up and like helps him over the ledge.
Trent, we installed that, and I want so we could play it, but I don't
Mm.
think we ever did.
Yeah.
What,
And
Lord of the
good
Rings
thing we
Online?
never did because Tom would have been in it.
Is he in Lord? Can you go visit his lands?
Yeah, he's a major character in early quest progression.
Is he actually? Oh my god, that's great. We should play it.
I hate
Trent
Tom.
Game Lords. Trent Game Lords. We're playing that. We got
If we can both name a character some sort of form of Tom, Bombadil. Bombadilli.
Bombadilli.
Fuck him.
Bombadilli.
He's the most mysterious creature created by Tolkien.
He's more mysterious than the Belrock.
Tom and Treebeard are referred to the oldest living creatures, though it's not clear which is older. However, according to Tolkien, it appears that Bombadil is the oldest living being in Middle Earth. So he might even be God.
He's God. He's just God. He also just does not give a shit. I love him.
I hate him.
No, he's actually the best character. He's my favorite character now. Why didn't they have him in the movies? I want the like 20 minutes of like just absolute filler.
Of
With
just
some
like them
guys.
eating food,
And I also
then,
want
like,
another.
getting
I
killed by, like,
also
some
want another.
zombies.
I also want another minute of them in the meeting at Elrond where they just chat about the like logistics of giving.
I
him
like the Tom amiibo.
What if Tom Bombadil was replaced with Radagast? Or, no, the other way around. Radagast was replaced with Tom Bombadil.
Radagast isn't even. Does Radagast even like? They added in the. They shoved him in the Hobbit movie, but I feel like is he even in the book, Riley?
What? Who?
Radagast?
I don't think so.
Or is that something they just kind of like shoved in to make the movies longer?
Probably.
Because I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
doesn't the
remember when
book
I
just
read the
follow
book.
Bilbo? Does it? It's just like Gandalf fucks off and then they don't talk.
Yeah, he
about
fucks
it
off for a
afterwards.
bit.
He's mentioned in The Hobbit, but he's not like an active character. He apparently appears in Unfinished Tales.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hope Tom shows up in the Amazon series.
Oh, are those?
I hope he's the main character in the Amazon series.
Those look
actually.
like Warhammer figures.
Trent, let's
Oh
get
yeah,
together
they
and
are
watch.
Games Workshop miniatures.
Oh, they're
Trent-
made by the same people.
Trent,
Yes,
we'll
sir.
get together and watch the Amazon
Trent,
Prime series.
Trent, if by some random means we ever do actual Warhammer stuff, I'm gonna buy one of those just for you.
Oh, and guys, he is in Lego Lord of the Rings as well. I know you were worried.
Oof.
Wait, why does Trenton hate him? I wasn't really listening to how this
He's just
started.
a bad character. He's just a bad
Yes.
character, but he's
He
also
just shows
great.
up and is super overpowered, and I hate him.
In
Oh,
an
is it-
otherwise,
is he just in the books?
Yes.
in an otherwise
And he
Warcraft
serves no
universe, just kind
purpose.
of there to just slap the universe in the face, basically.
Yeah, he's
He's
just
overpowered.
he's just filler. He's 2 chapters of filler. Oh, there he is.
Wait, he's in the games? What?
Yes.
Yeah, there he is.
Fuck. We need to-
Alignment
Also, I don't know if you
alignment
heard Jake, but he's
protagonist.
basically like God, because like
Yeah.
they like literally
He's the
just
oldest
like let's
living
just give
creature
him
in
the
Middle Earth.
let's just give him the ring, and then like yeah, that'll be safe.
And then Gandalf's like, no, probably not. Give him the ring. 'Cause he'll just forget about it, and Sauron will come and take it.
What he could
No,
probably he could probably beat
Tom could probably like destroy
he could beat the
Sauron
ring
with his
race.
mind.
He could beat the ring race.
He could beat
Sauron
Sauron
can't
by
get there.
his...
Sauron can't materialize, but the ring wraiths come
Tom
riding
will just
into
go up
Tom's.
and like hunt
As
the
soon-
tower.
The ring wraiths probably can't even enter his lands. All right, they probably just can't enter that land. All right.
Tom could destroy all of them single-handedly.
Because think about it, in those 2 chapters, do the ring wraiths show up?
No.
No, they show up before and after, right? But
Yeah.
well, they're with Tom, the ring wraiths. I don't see, so like
Because they're afraid of him.
Yeah, the aura of like his lands, which are probably like infinite. It's just
I think Tom is the true Dark Lord of Middle Earth.
Tom Sauron in disguise.
That's
That was
why-
his, that was
that's
his
like-
plan. He convinced
that's
Elrond
why
to give
Gandalf
it
didn't want
to him, and
Yeah,
but
that's why
Gandalf
Gandalf's
knew better.
no. Yeah.
It's the ultimate plan. He's trying to get on the Hobbit's good side to be like, yeah, so they'll give it to me, and Elrond likes me. Everyone will decide to give it to me, and I'll just take it and destroy everyone. And then Gandalf just was the savior.
Perfect.
God, I hate Tom.
I love him. He's just a self-insert like shit character. I love it.
He does show back up in Return of the King as well.
What does he do?
Yeah, he just shows up and Gandalf just like had a chat with him.
He doesn't even do anything. He just walks up to Gandalf and is like, "Hey, what's up?" When like during the middle of a battle, probably. They're at the Black Gate, like, and there's the giant battle. And he just walks up and is like, "Hey, what's up?"
Perfect.
It's like, Tom, what are you doing here? Just checking things out,
Just decided to walk. On a
Just
walk.
decided to walk over here. Got
Spreading my lands.
yeah, spreading these are my lands now, by the way.
I bought them.
Like an
I
orc
bought 'em.
walks up, and then like Gandalf goes to fight him, and he just like points a finger, and the orc just dissipates.
Just snaps his fingers.
He Thanos all the orcs. He's like, "What's going on, Gandalf? What's going on?" He's like, "The eye up there, like the tower and shit." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And he just like reaches up, and just the tower just collapses. Sauron dies. He just kills Sauron.
Yeah, Tolkien also didn't bother explaining anything about him because he said that some things should remain mysterious in any narrative.
Tom just walks up to Saruman and is like, "Hey, these are mine now."
No, because he didn't have a reason to exist. That's why
Nice
J.R.R.
waifu.
Tolkien. Fucking.
Nice lands, I'll take them.
I wonder if Tom is mentioned in the hit movie Fellowship.
He's not mentioned in the movie now.
What? No, in the hit movie about J.R.R. Tolkien's life.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the Good Fellowship, Zach.
It's not called Fellowship, is it?
Is it not? I
I
thought
it's
it
called
was.
Tolkien. I think it's called Tolkien.
Oh,
They in the
That's a-
trailer they
that's
go,
the worst
what are
name.
we? What are we? A friend group? What are we like? A bunch
That's
of
a-
couple friends? What are we,
Tolkien's the
like,
worst name. They
What
should
are we?
have
A
just called
bunch,
it
a
Fellowship.
group of lads, a group of partners, like good acquaintances. What are we? And it was, we're a fellowship. It's stupid. And he fights
Fellowship
Sauron in
would have
World
been a
War
better
One.
name.
What if so like Sauron is like in World War One, but like what if Tom shows up in World War One as well and helped him, and that's why he wrote him into the like book.
Oh God, if only.
Tom's just like a vision he had while in the battle of like the Bulge, and he's just like, "Tom, is that you?" Some man in a blue coat and a big weird hat just showed
Yeah,
up.
I
with
don't.
big,
I
bushy
really
beard.
hope Tom.
He's just like, "Hello,
Hello, I see you're in the trenches. There,
I see
JR.
you're in my lands."
Wanna kissy kiss?
He's just like, "I see you're in my lands."
You need to get out.
No. So Tom Bombadil, if he wanted to, could take over all of Middle Earth and no one could stop him. That's
Yeah.
He just one day claims all of Middle Earth is his and nobody questions it.
He could. I believe he has. Okay, Austin. That's enough. I will fly through my
The
mic.
dwarf gnome is born.
What?
Yeah.
Flies
What
through
is
the
he?
mic.
Also,
Not
what
if,
is he?
what
Is
if I
he
put the
human?
mic in my mouth?
He's an Eldritch abomination, I think.
Eldritch Abomination. Oh man.
Yeah, his
Oh,
race is
shit.
officially unknown.
Trent, next
So-
next D&D game you DM, just add like a self-insert character named Tom. And Trenton's gone. I think Tom killed him. Tom got the Trenton.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought Tom got to you.
Tom didn't like us talking shit about him.
No. No, in the next D&D game you DM, just like I have a shitty self-insert character who's just amazing at everything called Tom.
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that next time we play with a gang. This Tom's gonna show up, and they won't know. They won't know.
Have him be like fighting Strahd, and have like some like self-insert guy with a blue coat show up and like defeat Strahd instantly.
Instantly. All right.
Like it doesn't even use 10% of his power.
Just snaps it. Just looks at Strahd.
It looks at him, you're done, kid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tom is an Eldritch Abomination.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me otherwise.
Nope.
She got like the rain boots on.
Well, yeah, it might be raining in the Old Forest sometimes.
And well, he probably can control if it rains or not. So
He probably likes it rainy.
Oh.
he probably likes it rainy. Is that his wife that he's next to there? Or is that Galadriel?
Yeah. That's his wife, Goodberry or something.
Goodberry? Is that the sister site of Good Burger?
Yeah. It's Goldberry, sorry, not Goodberry.
Goldberg, more like.
Yeah, no, one of the theories is that Tom is actually the avatar of the physical universe, so I think the Eldritch Abomination thing is pretty close.
I like the Sauron theory that we came up with. He's secretly Sauron in disguise and is trying to like convince him to give him the ring.
I was trying to think of. You were talking earlier about stupid quotes in Rise of Skywalker, Trenton, and there's one I say all the time, but I just
Somehow
realized,
Palpatine's returned.
it's from Rise of Skywalker. Is when Rey says, "Give it to me, give it to me." It's good.
What
The way
did
she
ask
delivers
for?
it.
I'm wondering.
No, the
I'm
Sith,
wondering.
there's like a Sith tracker thing, like to get to where Palpatine is, and
A simp tracker.
Adam Driver has one of them, and she's trying to get the other one. And Adam Driver like grabs it before her, and she's like, "Give it to me, give it to me.
So they need the simp tracker to
Too
track
bad
down
you
Palpatine
Will die."
because Palpatine's a simp.
Yeah. I don't know. My favorite Rise of Skywalker quote is somehow Palpatine.
When are we getting the Griffin emoji?
My favorite without seeing it, my favorite quote is not like said, it's just a text, the dead
The dead
speak.
speak?
That's so good. The dead speak in Fortnite as
Let's speak.
Oh no.
If they actually set up Palpatine's return, it could have worked
if
fine.
it wasn't also connected with Fortnite. It's just...
No, if they actually set this up at during the Force Awakens.
No, they set it up in Fortnite, Trenton. That's where he comes back. He comes back in Fortnite.
Yeah, that's how you know the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker's quality. It's Fortnite.
Fortnite good.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
It would be like if they explained that if they explained they all like saved Han Solo in Return of the Jedi, but they decided to explain it in like some video game at the time that was
Fortnite.
popular.
Fortnite's always been popular.
Tetris. They were just like,
Yeah, God. I really love the story DLC for Tetris for Star Wars.
they just like no, it's not even like it's just all on all arcade machines at the same time. They all just like start like spanning some text about how
It does speak.
yeah, no, it's just some like voice comes over like, yeah, we saved Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt, and now we're on our way to fight the Empire. And then you just watch Return of the Jedi, and it just it just starts from there.
Nice.
It might be a better movie, to be honest. We get straight to the Ewoks, the better bit.
Yeah, that's true. All right, that's enough.
Fuck Tom.
Outro.
That was a long one.
Outro.
Fuck Tom. Fuck Metal Rat Musk. Both of you are going to orbit if I see you.
They're going in the jar.
I think Tom would throw you in orbit first.
He would will you.
I might have to
into
team
orbit.
up. I might have to team up with Metal Rat Musk
Metal Rat.
himself.
I don't think anyone's strong enough to fight Tom. It's best to
Maybe,
be on a
just
good
maybe,
side.
with the power of anime on our side.